What's up, everyone? Gold Champ here. Wanted to talk for a minute about a different kind of a target for your scrap business if you're interested in a more hybridized kind of business where you're hauling junk and scrap metal. Some people only want to do one, some people only want to do the other. But if you're interested in getting your hands on scrap metal and on charging for regular trash and junk removal, like, couches and old clothes and all this junk that people throw out on a regular basis, a really good target, really two targets, sometimes it's the same person, is rental properties. If you can find managers or owners of rental properties, or that's why I say it's really two targets, sometimes it's the same person, or the people renovating rental properties and or flipping houses. Now, a lot of times they're just going to want to rent their own roll-off dumpster and have their own crew do the junk removal if it is a construction guy or crew doing house flipping or renovating for someone else. But if it's the owner of the rental property, you have a much better chance of them not really wanting to do that kind of work and wanting to just hire you, hopefully, to do the work for them. And that can go for a management company as well, although, again, chances are someone who's doing property management already has that kind of stuff in place. So I would say your best bet is trying to seek out owners of rental properties. They, on a regular basis, and this just happened with me just by accident, really. I didn't seek any out, but a couple people I know have rental properties, and they have consistently called me over the years to get rid of their appliances or any scrap metal that they need gotten rid of. Sometimes they're tearing down a fence, whatever, which, P.S., fences suck, but they do pay. Moving chain link fences is not fun. But anyways, it's still money, so you take it. But the owners of rental properties, they don't typically, unless they're a laborer themselves, want to do that kind of work. They don't want to mess around with it. They want it done quickly. And if you can get your foot in the door with some rental property owners, you're typically dealing with people that own, a dozen properties or more. And I mean, if you get one of the big dogs, you're talking hundreds of properties. That can be some very regular work for you as well. It's not going to be, like clockwork. You're not going to be able to count on it every day, but it will be pretty regular if they own a decent amount of properties. And when the work does come through, you should be able to get high dollar stuff, low dollar stuff, and even junk hauling stuff. You should be able to get pretty much anything that they want gotten rid of. Typically, someone who's making a good living renting houses is not all that concerned about hanging on to scrap metal. Some of them are, you never know. Some people just do it for fun because they enjoy it. And that's fine. You take what you can get. But yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on, was that there are hybrid companies that do scrap and junk hauling. And if you want steady work, again, as always, advertising, that's a great way to get steady work. But you're typically not going to get repeat customers. Usually people want, a garage cleaned out, and then you never hear from them again, or maybe you hear from them again in 10 years. But if you want a customer that you know is going to pay, and I don't just mean be willing to pay, but actually pay you, not try to stiff you, the owner of a rental property is usually going to be reliable for that too. And they're going to want the work done, and they're going to be willing to give up the scrap 99% of the time, from my own personal experience. So hopefully that tip works for some of you out there and helps you to build your business, make that money. Gold Champ signing off.